The BC government's been hard at work putting together the details of the new Water Sustainability Act, which comes into effect next year and will replace the century-old water legislation we have here in this province. Now, recently, the government released one of the key details of the new water regime, which is the tricky issue of water pricing. Now, what we're talking about here is the amount that the government charges large corporations to take massive amounts of water. Here's 3 things you need to know. So, number 1, what groundwater users are currently paying in BC. That's $0. So when the new act comes into effect next year, for the first time in BC's history, large groundwater users, whether it's mining companies, oil and gas operations, or water bottling companies, they're going to be paying to use that resource for the first time. And it'll be regulated for the first time in BC's history. Number 2, what they'll have to start paying next year. Starting January 1st, those large groundwater users will have to start paying. And this is actually the part that some people are upset about right now, because they're calling it a step in the right direction, but a very, very small step, and maybe a missed opportunity. Starting January 1st, large-scale groundwater users and surface water users will be paying up to $2.25 per million liters of fresh water that they extract. So that's roughly the amount of water it takes to fill a 25-meter swimming pool. I bought this bottle of water, this is 1.5 liters, at a convenience store in downtown Vancouver. With the amount the government is currently proposing to charge, the company that filled this up in BC could fill up 660,000 of these for $2.25, cheaper than I paid for this bottle. Number 3, who cares? So since the province first reported on the new water pricing structure a couple of weeks ago, there's an online campaign that's been picking up steam. It quickly exceeded its initial target of 75,000 signatures, and at last count it was around 82,000 signatures. About half of those came from BC, according to the campaign director from someofus.org, and most of the rest have come from other Canadian provinces. She called it an overwhelming response that shows that this issue has really struck a chord with Canadians. For theprovince.com, I'm Dan Fumano.